They match our colors,
Yeah.
exactly. So we have a 3, 2, 1 pills. They're off. Oh,
Oh,
and
we do see
there we
Bidwell.
get Bedwell.
And you get to see the tournament going, behind him, which, is just fantastic. They are at the Genesis, convention and playing some, Tetris that weekend, so there is no Dr. Mario going on, which is why we haven't, mentioned that, before. But back to the match, Ibar is, tearing down this board, um, definitely making some good, double clears, so, some easy job clears and not wasting any pill halves that he can.
I do like, what Ibar's doing. I like that he's waited until this long to take care of, all of that on the, right side of his board.
Oh, watch this.
Oh,
Oh,
and I like this. I
he's gonna
like that he
wait.
saw
Yep.
that double blue. Very good eye.
Watching that next pill
Um,
is super important when it comes to this game of knowing, oh yeah, I can wait a little bit for a more advantageous
mhm.
move.
But watch out, Bidwell's he's gonna pull off something once he can get one more yellow.
Hmm.
Ibar is gonna be out first. There's that T into another combo for Bidwell.
Yeah, but that blue on column one for Bidwell is really covered. He's going to have to build back up to that, and that's not what you want to have to do. But just three more blues, as long as it's not a blue red. Oh,
See, and you
and
can
he
see him
saw it.
saying, "No, I don't
Yep,
want that."
and he just needs one
So
more
one more,
blue. There we
and he'll
go.
be out at a 150. I like that drop play from Ibar. Ibar's gonna run into some trouble if he keeps getting all of these yellows.
Hmm. I'm surprised he didn't decide to take that. I mean, I know it is a drop clear, but he is also a little bit in the lead. I'm not sure if he actually screen watches. I know a few of our players actually do, but yeah, he decided not to take that drop time, and it did leave a little bit of yellow trash for him. But he's clearing around it, and that's what you need to do.
Mhm.
But yeah, Bidwell
I'm
on.
not
Oh, go ahead.
I'm not so sure about him using those, yellow blues on the yellow since there's just 1 yellow, but there are many more blues on his board.
Hmm.
And statistically speaking, blue shows up less frequently than yellow or red. Um, I
But I
do also like what he's setting up here on his left side. He's gonna take that last. He's
but
gonna be out at a 313.
on Bidwell's side, though, definitely making his columns from 8 to 7 with the huge tower that he built on that side. We'll see what he ends up doing here. I do like what he's setting up. He's going to drop that down to not waste that red pill half that he had, and then he's going to be out at a 324, so a little bit behind Ibar. But I feel like
Ivar
he
doesn't
definitely
really
made
need a
some
lot
time.
of these blues right now. He's got them kind of clustered in the bottom left. What he really needs is yellow at this point, and then it'll be red.
Mhm. It does look like he does have a lot of clusters of, colors on there, and whereas Bidwell has the blue show, so he needs a ton of blue, and but the doctor is providing that, and so Bidwell's just trying to take down, all these blues that are here.
Hmm. And you can kind of tell Ivar's not really happy. Oh, Kid is also Kid. What are you doing? Dad's trying to win.
Uh, Kid equals handicap, right? Like, you have to give him a little bit since he's higher seated, you know, you gotta give a little bit of a handicap, right? Oh,
So
I
we might see Papa Ibar say, no, you can't help me anymore."
Oh, is that what he was doing, helping? I guess I missed that. Yep, here comes older
There
kid
we go.
to help out. Oh, and just to clarify, I was not saying kids are a handicap because I have one of my own. But yeah, on Bidwell's
And
side,
and
just needing some
and
red here.
she will make you lose Whamageddon.
Um, but yeah, so in that small little bit of time, Ibar is definitely kind of trying to play catch up here. Um, you know, had some issues with where placements of pills were going, and that is definitely showing now. Needing to probably take that blue out horizontally to save
Mhm.
those yellow pill halves. But Bidwell already into his level 9, his last final level.
I like that L clear from Bidwell. He doesn't really need a lot of these yellows right now, but he keeps getting them. So, as you can tell, he's trying to use them mainly as strategic garbage.
Hmm. Ibar is like shaking his head. He knows he might be playing from behind, and honestly, the times that these players are at right now is a little bit behind the average, but um, they're continuing to try and make some work of this. And Ibar is making this a equal game too, but
Mhm.
that's a lot of drop time that he just
That's a
took.
lot of drop time. It does set him up nicely for this drop combo.
But he's taken the lead back, Larva. I just noticed. So, you get the kid out of his hands, and then he works magic. So, yeah, this
Oh, and
is.
Ibar's gonna try to set
Mhm.
up for okay, not quite a fat log, basically a one after the other,
Oh, decides to take this
horizontal.
that yellow as a T, um, to try and give him some maybe wiggle room. I don't necessarily know. That's probably what he's doing, um, but yeah, I think that might have caused him to lose a little bit of time there. Bidwell is definitely taking back the lead here, and it looks like Ibar is saying that he's going to take that red horizontally, but it doesn't matter. Bidwell is out before him at a 7:33, and Ibar's going to go ahead and finish it up. It looks like just needing one more red and out at a 7:57. He is not happy about that.
And there
Bidwell's
we see Swang. Hi, Swang.
nice one.
Swang, who did not qualify um this month, I believe, because he was going to be at Genesis and did not want to try to stream with convention internet.
That didn't stop Bidwell from qualifying and being here and taking the first crown.
I
But
we see Bidwell in the game shop all the time. He will stream from anywhere.
uh Swang, the best cheering section that anybody could have. Look at him. So excited. Yes, Jay, I do need a cheering section like that, okay? But we had our 3, 2, 1, and pills. And we are back to it. I'm liking these setups from Ibar. Uh, Basically having a place for each pill
I
half.
like that he's getting all of these yellows that he needs.
Hmm. And on Bidwell's side, making some clears that is taking a little bit more drop time. Oh man, look at these
That's
setups from
deep.
Ibar though.
I
Um,
love it. I
yeah,
love it.
this is just this is just insane playing. And he's like, okay, that first game was out of my control, but now I'm back in the driver's seat, and he's showing it. Wow,
Oh,
look at
and
this.
wonderful to get those last 3s
So the
out
1
under
minute.
a minute, under a minute.
Now, I will say that Bidwell does have a little bit of a time difference here as he did last time, and I didn't note that before. So Bidwell is playing about 11 seconds behind Ibar, but we do go based on the time that shows on their timer. So um, it makes it kind of interesting that way sometimes at the end. So, oh, this
Ibar
drop
saw
clear.
what was coming next. Again,
Fantastic.
very good vision from Ibar. He definitely looks into that next box to see what's coming next and bases some of his decisions off of that. And that's something that we like to see advanced players, well, really all of our players. You see it a lot in advanced players. We'll make micro adjustments, things like that, based on what they see coming in the next box.
Mm-hmm. And now he has no need for blue, except to, as what he's doing right now, platform up to make clears less, have less drop time. So Ibar definitely doing good work on his side. Bidwell got into his 7 and is playing from behind. So as he got into his 7, Ibar is trying to get out of his 7. So we'll see if he can make up the difference.
Mm-hmm. Ibar would have loved to have a double red to take those out together, but he could take them out separately. He's going to be out at a 236.
All right, Bidwell is chopping down his board, taking out his last blue. So a similar situation that Ibar was in, where he does not, he no longer has a need for these blue pills that the doctor is giving him.
Yeah, and Ibar at the beginning of this level, really, it wasn't even looking one level down. It was looking like 4 levels down. Um, and he would love a double yellow there. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen. Um, but he had some horizontal clears that he wanted to take 2 or 3 rows in horizontals. So what he did instead was just stack everything up like everything was going to be taken horizontally.
Oh my gosh, I see what Ibar is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Bidwell is into his 8 though, and he is actually quite right heavy. And so if he's trying to clear out I like his play of trying to drop the pill as low to the bottom as possible to eliminate some of that drop time that he's going to have if he tried to clear it
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
up higher.
Bidwell will try as much as he can to avoid drop time. We have some players, I know Swang also tries to avoid drop time as much as possible, and we have other players who don't mind at drop time as much as some other people do.
I just want to play pretty, but Ivar is definitely coming away with this one, and just 19 pills left, and Bidwell yet to be into his level 9.
I
So we will
want
see.
I want Bidwell to use a red yellow in column 3 at the bottom.
Yeah, and he just blocked
Fucking
off that
don't
opportunity.
jump. Oh,
You
that
don't
would have
get what
been
you want.
so nice.
You can't always have what you want.
But
Very much.
Bidwell does not necessarily try to be fancy with his speed play. He can play fancy if he wants to. He has decided he really doesn't want to play fancy.
Hmm. But yeah, I this is oh wow. Okay, so something that Ibar was going for, that horizontal yellow to clear it, did drop down with a clear that he took. It's not going to cause that much issue though, as he just needs a few more red at the. Oh, slow it down. You don't want to lose this game on a mistuck. All right, he is going to get maybe. Oh wow, playing risky, but out at a 551, and Ivar coming back and taking the second crown. and we got a frozen Bidwell.
So you know what this means, Betty?
Oh, a sip of decider.
Yes, we now have a decider.
Our second one of the night. We love all the Dr. Mario content that our players give us, and the best way to do that is a nice decider where it could go either way, and we love to see it. It looks like Bidwell saw the crown goes to Ibar, so he's just going to go ahead and top this out and reset. And this is also our second Mountain Dew drink of the night. So Don had the Mountain Dew, and then Ibar is having his own Mountain Dew. Two
And
of them trying to get pumped up.
I believe both players are playing on high speed with the music off.
That is the new kind of meta here is Fever and Chill does have code in there that sometimes causes some double flips, which so going on off does not have that same code. It's so weird that to think that a selection of music could cause something like that, but it does. We hear it from our technical gurus in our community, which we have quite a few, and we love our technical gurus. So keep that technical chat going. Oh, but Ibar making some really quick misdrops, and definitely seeing that he might be the nerves might be getting him on this last crown. Bidwell
Yeah,
starting
and
in about a
they
15-second
are yeah,
difference.
they are about the that misdrop from Ibar is really high. He's gonna take a lot of drop time here. Um, but at least for the most part it's fairly cleared up.
But
He just needs a couple more blues.
sometimes clearing that out does, like, even with the drop time, it just ends up getting in your head almost. Even if it's not going too fast and you can get around it, it just, at least me, I know it nags at me. So I always
Mhm.
try and clear that out as fast as possible, those things at the top. So I love that play from Ibar. He knows he just needs one more red to get out of here with a little bit more drop time. Out at a 117, so still an amazing time for the two missed drops at the top of his board.
Exactly. I like this play that Bidwell's setting up on the bottom. He's just oh, he's opting. Oh, I see what he's doing. He wants to take this yellow out horizontally. Here we go. I thought he was gonna take that red on the bottom out horizontally. He decided not to. He's gonna be out at a 132.
A little bit behind what Ibar's time was coming into 7. But yeah, Ibar trying to dig under these blues that are at the top of his board and all around, trying to just dig down to these yellows. I like what he's setting up here, trying to
Mm-hmm.
get a chance to drop clear those yellows and have an L set up. That
Oh,
was beautiful, beautiful play.
I know he would have loved to get a little bit more of what he wanted when he wanted it.
Hmm.
Um, because that did take some time for him um to get through. And I also like how he played um at the bottom, clearing out some of that garbage. And I like the drop that he's setting.
But look at Bidwell charging back to this.
Hmm.
Definitely not just taking this sitting down. So Bidwell also
Excuse me,
is.
Bidwell is sitting down.
Oh my gosh, Bidwell's sitting down. I couldn't imagine. He actually is sitting down. But yes, he is trying to make a game of this, and just has 3 viruses left. and needing a little bit more blue help as we get a red surge for him. 2 more blues and he will be out as well. And there it is, out of the 302. Ooh, I like that nice micro adjustment by Ibar to clear
Mhm.
out those blues in a way that wouldn't leave too much trash. So that was really good.
Yeah. There was a little bit of hesitation on his side. I think a lot of it was, "Okay, how do I actually do this?"
Oh, you see what he's setting up there too, Larva,
I
don't you?
do. I love it. It's a drop T. And meanwhile, for Bidwell, Bidwell's got a lot of blue exposed. He needs a
Mm-hmm.
lot of blue help. Fortunately, a lot of them are paired together, so he can try to take those in combos. He misses the tuck on
I'm not
that.
sure if he wanted it. Like I don't know. Like maybe that's what I thought he was going for, but then it was so decisive. So I never
No, I
know.
think he missed. I think he missed that tuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's fixed all of it. Um, so he's coming down to the bottom of his board, though Ibar's gonna be out about
he did not want
a
to do that.
4:30.
Unless he did, because again, like these misplays from Bidwell could be potential. Like I'm thinking ahead, so I never know. But Bidwell's definitely taking those yellows horizontally at this point, whether he wanted to or not. But a
Mhm.
nice double red surge to get him out at a 438. So again, trying to make a game of all of this.
Yeah, he's closed that gap. I believe he's only by timer down by 7 or so seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So and he's working on those blues over on his right side. Very nice combo play there. Too bad we're not playing versus.
I always
Um
say.
I know it's that's Betty's favorite. So
Oh, good job. So Ibar also just seeing these amazing setups. I don't know necessarily know if he intended to do that because he definitely wants to take these yellows horizontally, but he is taking them. He needs a blue to drop that down. And oh, again, just the setup that's given to him to clear these. Oh,
mhm.
I see. Okay. He's doing stuff. But Bidwell is definitely, again, still charging back. And I love what he's doing, making horizontals, uh, clearing as much as he can with as little pills as he can. And that's the name of the game. But
So
I've
Ibar's
already.
out at a 6:26.
Hmm.
Bidwell still has just a little bit of time. Let's see if
Wow.
he gets the blues that he needs.
Oh my gosh. He just needs, he just, this is one. Come on. And oh, he is past the time, so Ibar will be taking this last crown, but Bidwell making this a beautiful sprint to the finish here. Definitely love that he still participated all the way from the Genesis convention and just throwing down pills like nobody's business. But he makes it his business. So thank you, Bidwell. And Ibar, congratulations on moving on to round 2.